And welcome to another wee video. In the garage today we'll have one of these Toyota Hilux Surfs. I have one of these myself. This is a Generation 3 model. It's also known as a 4Runner, and it's very similar to a Toyota Tacoma, and similar sort of suspension setup as a Land Cruiser. This one has coilover springs, as opposed to my Generation 2, which has torsion bars. So there's a few differences with the Generation 3s and to the Generation 2s. So I'm just going to pan you down here. This is our wee coilover front suspension, and as you can see, the spring it's a bit rusty and crusty, and all this this orange stuff is peeling off. So what we're going to do is we're going to give all this a good old wire brushing here, and get the wire wheel maybe on it too, and then clean that shock absorber up, and we're going to give it a wee paint there with the black paint and the red paint, and we're going to spruce it up and do a nice cosmetic job on this car, because it's just taking the look off the car there with those rusty springs. So I'll just go off camera here, and while I do that. Okay, back in a sec. Right, so I painted it up off camera there, and painted the springs with this, it's actually post office red caliper paint. So I had a bit of this stuff lying about, and it's actually designed for calipers because it's heat resistant, but I decided to do it anyway. So we just have to let it dry and take our time. So I'm going to read a few wee pages out of this book while I'm waiting on that paint drying. Okay. A few pictures in this book I've just noticed. Quite good. There's the big man there himself. Yeah. So I've got the near the end of it. 160 pages there, 161 pages. Marlene turns to me and says, "Now for the bad news, not a yogurt." There we go. Great book. Thoroughly recommend that. Great read there. To Hell and Back by Nicky Lauder. So I think our paint's dry, so we'll have a wee look at our springs. So there we go, guys. Finished product. A few hours later, wee bit of elbow grease with a wire brush there. Get all that debris off. Look at that. That has come out really, really well. That red paint there is definitely the ticket. That post office red caliber paint and a wee bit of that black hammerite. Look at that. That is some job. That is going to make a hell of a difference to that truck. So there we go. That's that for this one, guys. Just a wee quick one. And all that. Oh, what's that there?